It wasn't exactly the sensible thing to do, standing outside in the hot noon sun in July in Rome. Semenov paced back and forth, mopping his brow, his handkerchief long since soaked with sweat. No, this wasn't sensible. He ought to have done as the Romans did, escaping the summer heat by stopping at Giolitti for a cone of gelato, or napping in a shuttered bedroom, or fleeing the city altogether for the breezy hills of Umbria. But Konstantin Nikolaevich Semenov was not standing here, pleading to be admitted to the American embassy, insisting that he had urgent information to share, because he was an entirely sensible person. In his air-conditioned booth, the soldier hung up the phone. "You need to make an appointment. No one can see you today," he said. "Sir," Semenov exclaimed, leaning towards the pinprick holes in the glass. "You are a Marine. I am speaking to you as a fellow military man. I am an officer in my nation's army. My nation, which is Russia." A needless emphasis, as 10 minutes earlier he had slid his passport under the bulletproof glass barrier to identify himself. "You must understand, I have information that matters today, not tomorrow, not next week." In fairness to the soldier, Semenov was a hard man to take seriously. His shirt buttons strained to contain his plump stomach, his pockets jingled with loose change. Behind his round glasses, his eyes were wide and guileless. But when the Marine hesitated for a moment, Semenov's instinct, which was well honed, told him to seize his opening. "I am from Moscow." Semenov lowered his voice. "I am here in Rome on holiday with my wife. It would not be possible for me to communicate this information while in Moscow. The nature of my work means that I am closely watched. Do you understand? The nature of my work has also exposed me to certain information that I believe your officials will value." "Even if that's true," the Marine said, "you still need to make an appointment." The Marine was no more than 24 or 25 years old. Crew cut, clean shave, trim as a sharpened pencil, a good soldier, a rule follower. To grant exceptions to the rules, to take pity, for instance, on a sweaty stranger with a thick accent, required the seasoning of age, which he didn't have. And so Semenov realized, with some reluctance, that he would have to resort to blunter tactics. Semenov stood up straight. A change passed over his features, like a shadow passing over the sun. Staring at the Marine, he said, "My information concerns Robert Vogel."